Hey everyone, welcome to Friday Night Live, number 115. I am Crystal, and sorry I am a few minutes late. It's my brother's birthday today, and we were opening his presents and having cake and all that. You know how birthdays are. So, but I'm here, and thank you so much. I see there's 13 people here, so thank you so much for waiting on me. And I did see the 3 supers and I got them. So we have Ganni Joe, Tracy Huber, and Janet Dixon. Thank you so much. There we go. If you are currently watching the replay, please leave me a comment in the comment section. And if you are here with me currently, please leave me a comment in the chat. So far, hi everybody. We had Ganni Joe and Tracy Huber, Eugenia Wilgroth, Dee Ferguson, Janet Dixon, Melanie J, Michelle J, Alex Newtz, Demetra Naked Snail, Tammy Twyford. Good to see you also. Melanie J says, happy birthday, brother. Well, thank you so much. I will let him know. Welcome in Joe Speakman, Renelle Allred, Marie Simpson, Darcia White. I'm glad y'all could make it, and thank you for joining me. So how is everybody? I see Demetra says happy birthday to my brother. Thank you. I see the little hearts flying up. Thank you for that too. My grandmother's doing well. Thank you, Alex. How is everybody doing this fine Friday evening? There's my sweet Katie. Hi, Katie. Happy birthday to Crystal's brother. Well, thank you, Katie. Welcome in Angela and Kim. Oh, you're working on a Christmas card holder. That's cool. Darcia says happy birthday to my brother. Raining over where you are, Alex. Yeah, we had rain yesterday and it's been sprinkling most of today too. You are very welcome, Demetra. I'm glad you liked everything. Marie says happy birthday to my brother. Welcome in, Angie. How you doing? We are supposed to get 2 or 3 inches of rain. Wow. Well, I know it rained a lot yesterday. Working on a shawl for the auction on the 17th. Who's having an auction on the 17th? Welcome in, Deborah Richardson. How are you? Tammy Twyford is working on a cardigan for her granddaughter, Audrey, and putting on sleeves. Aw. Angie's good. I'm glad you're doing good, Angie. I'm doing pretty good myself. Kim G says doing all right. Well, that's awesome. I'm making Anna squares from Ophelia Talks. Are you meaning granny squares, or are they actually called Anna squares? Welcome in, Jen's Hobby Nook. How are you? Hi, Brenda, Bears Crochet Critters. How you doing? Welcome in, Dina Cabaz. Jen says, thank TGIF. Thank God it's Friday.
Okay, while you're spilling tea on yourself, I'll give you
lemonade.
A lemonade on yourself. Yes, I should know. I bought it. The clearance event for Dollar General report for the 10th to the 13th is going to be Pink Square Toys, should be 85% off.
By the way, this is Dollar General that she's talking about.
I did say Dollar General at one point. That's all right.
Worrying about
Lawn and Garden is at 70% now, and it should be an additional 50%. The Harvest stuff on the 10th to the 23rd is just 50%, period. That's it. No additional. The seasonal Yellow Dot and Green Star, which is like accessories, clothes, purses, wallets, that kind of stuff, is 70, and it should be an additional 50. Halloween clearance is at 25 right now, and they should add 50 to that. And from the 10th to the 16th, the home department rugs are buy one, get one, 50% off. From the 10th to the 16th is Blue Dot and Yellow Star toys are buy one, but you get the second one for 75% off. And if you buy $75 worth of toys, you also get another 25% off of that. And if you do it on a Saturday, you would get the extra 5 off 25. So that's the way to go with that. Hot Wheels are buy one, get one free. Legos are 20% off. And the Blue Dot toys during that time are buy one, get one, 50% off. Veterans get a discount for the next 2 days, I believe. And outdoor chairs and yard decor is 50% off. There you go.
There y'all go. She's informing y'all of the Dollar General sales. Thank you so much, Dee Ferguson. I got you.
You had a bunch at the beginning.
Yeah, I got them too. Okay. It's good, just worn out from moving to a new house, and I was just thinking you would be pleased to hear that there are chickens here that roam from house to house looking for treats. Oh, how cute. I worry so much when chickens are running around by themselves, you know, out and about, because we have hawks here, and I'm always afraid that the chickens will get swooped and picked up by the, or should I say the hawk would swoop down and pick up the chicken. But I'm happy y'all are getting into your new house, Brenda. And prayers for those that are in Henderson County, North Carolina, dealing with the fires. She was working on a placemat, Katie. I don't know if she still is. Thank you so much, Darcia. Darn autocorrect, Katie. I bet you're like, darn it. Welcome in, Steph. And Antoinette, welcome in. Glad you can make it. Yes, may the fires get put out soon. Melanie J says, hey, and thank you, Patricia. And hi to Aunt Dale and Tammy. This stuff's emoji of a sheep. Auto cucumber. Yep. I don't know if y'all can hear them. My door is wide open. And Max the Martian emojis from Demetra. Katie says, earlier today, there was a couple out for a walk. The woman was pushing a stroller and the man was carrying their cat. I did a double take. The car was just chilling, taking in the sight. Oh, you mean the cat was just chilling, taking in the sights and smells. Aw. My cat Oreo would not let me do that. She's at the edge of the garage and she'll be running, hightailing it back into the garage when a car comes around, you know, that's too loud. I knew what you meant, Katie. Welcome in, Chuck. Happy Friday to you. And welcome in, Barry, Storms, Radios, and Cats. And happy early Veterans Day to all of our veterans out there. I know there's quite a few of you that have family in the in some form of the military. So thank you for your service. My cats would neither. Just picking them up to love on them, it can be an ordeal sometimes. I love seeing cats out for walks. I used to have a cat that I could put on a leash and in a harness and stuff, but not Oreo. She would not have it. We used to take our cat in a basket in the front of our bicycle. He loved it. Oh, that sounds so cool. Veterans Day weekend. Yes. Welcome in, Chris. How are you? And Adele, welcome. And she'll be in the bushes, I think. I was gonna get the project I had finished last week and show y'all, and I forgot it. I'm testing out Anita's amigurumi snowman pattern. It is so cute. So, so cute. She did such a good job designing it. My cat also likes to walk on a leash. Aw. You could totally imagine that.
I'll give you an update.
Okay. Do y'all remember the tablecloth that my grandmother was working on? The white one out of crochet thread?
Just before I went to the hospital.
Just before she went to the hospital.
Well, I've ripped out about now 2 football fields of thread, but it's coming along.
And some of it is folded, but it's getting really big.
Heavy.
And this is all out of crochet thread.
1 ball.
Just 1 ball.
It had, and it's still this big. It had like 4,000 something yards on it.
Peekaboo. I can see through.
See right through it? Okay.
I couldn't resist that.
And I ran into a lady that I used to work with, and she said her sister's having chemo and she's gonna shave her head as well. So I said, I'll make you both a hat. So I made that in a day and a half. But mostly I've been cleaning up the garage from the garage sale today.
There's the 2 hats. And I'll put one so you can see the little flower. And then That's the flower on that one.
But out of solidarity, she's going to shave her head too. I think
Aw.
they're twins, and I think they both used to work in the same building I did a long time ago. Because I would call one of them the same name, and it would be the sister, and they just look at me stunned. But they do look a lot alike. So now they got hats.
Yes,
alike.
there was a maroon. It was a burgundy.
Yes, that one, the thread was scratchy and bothering my hand, so I stopped on it for a little while. But I'll finish it after I do this white one.
Okay, so wait.
What?
Okay. Antoinette says, yes, I remember the maroon one. Katie says, yes, I remember the tablecloth. Chuck says, looks good. Dina says, wow, love it. Antoinette goes, OMG. Look how beautiful.
Oh. Tell her I'm making it
Brenda.
up. That's when I have to
Brenda
rip out.
says, wow, so beautiful. Jen's Hobby Nook. OMG, that is gorgeous. Adele says, beautiful. Katie says, holy beautiful. Patricia, that's a work of art. Marie says, wow, beautiful. Steph says, very nice. Tammy Twyford, wow, beautiful. Melanie J, oh, how beautiful. Chris says, oh, pretty. Chuck says, that's huge. And then Antoinette asked about the maroon one.
Yeah.
And then they're saying beautiful to the hats. And it just jumped. Bear's Crochet Critter says, oh, so sweet to make a pair for them.
Yeah.
Adele says, beautiful. Katie says, oh, those are beautiful hats. I love those. They look soft.
They are the softest. I just reached in and felt down till I found the softest feeling yarn in there. I didn't care what it was. And then I pulled it out and there was enough to make. There was 4 100 skein little balls. So I said, that's probably enough. And it was exactly enough. I didn't have enough to make one more flower.
Welcome in, Yolanda. Chris says, I have a big ball like that too of crochet thread.
Yes. And I'm going to use the whole thing. I want it to be huge, and I'm just going to do it. Well, see, it's taking a long time because I'm having to rip out whenever it doesn't work because I'm making it up as I go. And that's what's taking so long. But I like it. So I'm going to keep working on it.
Melanie J says, oh, the hats, Patricia, beautiful. Prayers for her and family.
Yeah.
Chris says, I think it's so bad when can't remember time to shop the stash when I move. Welcome in, Moon Rose. Good evening to you as well. Welcome in, Jessica Johnson. Do me a favor, while you're in here, can you hand me that little snowman down there?
No, he's too heavy.
Yeah.
He's arguing with me. I can't.
The snowman's arguing with her.
I can't do it. I can't
Antoinette says that's perfect. Dorothea says the hats are beautiful too. And there's Melanie, Mel, Lethaleya. You're not late. We've only been live 19 minutes. So Angela says, patience, you do very beautiful work. Thank you for sharing. Stay safe.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sweet.
Caught up. So this is the snowman I was testing out for Anita, which is Queen Mama's Hillbilly House with Anita. And the pattern is so adorable. So adorable. Welcome in, Carl Ann. And it is named, the pattern is named Dorothy the Grandma Snowman. So cute. Isn't that adorable? It's got a little hat, got hair, and she's holding a plate of cookies. How cute. I think she did really well designing it, and I absolutely loved testing it out. So y'all are going to have to, you know, get that pattern when she does release it. So I just love it. I was gonna make Yarny Talk Thursday yesterday, and I just got so busy. I forgot. And by the time I remembered, it was way too late. And I'm like, I'm too tired. So, but yeah. And I did finish, I cast it off on that pink little shawl that I was trying to do, and I ended up just turning it into a little, you know, doily, rectangle doily. Well, there's no time limit on it, Mel. I mean, I don't know if you're doing that same one, but yeah, it is very cute and adorable. Thank you, Melanie J. That looks super cool, especially with the cookies. That's what I thought too. I think I got the pattern on a Thursday and I proofread through it, finding all the different mistakes, where it needed spaces and, you know, stuff like that. And then I think I started on some of the pieces on Friday, did a very little bit on a Saturday, and then finished it up on a Sunday. But I had absolutely no other projects going and I wanted to crochet something, so. They are a cute detail. The cookies are. Darcia says she'll be back. Kimchi, way too cute it is. Aw, well, thank you, Adele. I give all the credit to Anita because it's her pattern. And she did really well. There was one night I was working on the hat. This is so funny. And when you're reading a pattern and you're doing repeats, you have a section where it's like star to star means that's the part you repeat. And then it said repeat certain amount of times. I was looking at it like reading the whole row, you do it that many times around. And then I got to the point, I go, wait, her pattern's wrong. Okay, so I messaged her and said, line so-and-so is wrong. And then a few rows later, I see another mistake. And I'm like, hey, you got to change row so-and-so. And then I get to almost the end of the hat. And I realized I was reading the pattern wrong because I was tired. She didn't mess up at all. So it's just me and my tired brain. I need a 93-inch curtain rod. Where the best ideas since you are the queen of deals? Mama? I don't have anything on my hook yet, Antoinette. I haven't thought that far ahead. I've been wanting, I've talked about this for probably 2 months, doing okay, Dina Cabaz has a question for you, Mama. She said, hey, Patricia, I need a 93-inch curtain rod. Where's the best idea since you are the queen of deals? So there you go. Now what was I saying? Oh yeah, I have been talking for a while now about doing a tutorial, a DIY tutorial for a lighted ornament Christmas tree. Now I have all the stuff to do it. Getting around to filming it, that's going to be the different matter. I think I might tackle that within the next week. I've been wanting to start on my Christmas drawstring bags, and I haven't started those yet either. So, but Mama found some really cool material from Hobby Lobby the other day. Some of it was Christmas, some of it has a wolf on it. I want to show y'all the wolf. Is this one it? Yeah. And this is, okay, so it's cotton, 16 inches, and it was originally $5.27, and she got it for $3.16 from Hobby Lobby. But you can kind of see the wolf I think this would make a really cute bag. Trying to save part of the label, but there we go. And I haven't seen, oh, I haven't seen what it completely looked like, but wow. That is pretty cool. All the, oh, it has an eagle. That's neat. It's got moon. Several different types of wolves. Got a white wolf in there. That's pretty neat. That would make a pretty big bag. If I can get it all. I can't even get it all in frame.
I want it back.
No.
I just now saw it when you opened it. I only saw the wolf on there. But I want it back.
I paid for it.
Well, I picked it. I found it.
And then she got a Christmas one. I did see a red truck, you know, like the truck that they usually have around Christmas time, carrying a tree or something. There was a couple other ones. I don't remember. But yeah, I got a couple of new things of fabric I thought could either be new bags or I could use to line certain bags.
I gotta find some man stuff. I don't want to bore Chuck, but this is
Welcome in, Rachel King.
Hobby Lobby had their all their quilt binding, the small, the medium, the large, and the regular bias and all that stuff. It's $2.99 to $3.49 for 99 cents. And their zippers and a lot of their thread is 99 cents. Okay.
Yes, she is.
What?
Mel, Lethaleya's little hook was asking if you were on Instagram, but she don't hardly ever check it. So I mean,
what, me?
But she does have an Instagram account.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have that, I guess.
Yeah, you do.
Just like that messenger thing. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to that Gmail stuff and all. I just don't have time.
And then there's this one that has the gold through it, and it's purple, and it's like leaves and stuff. I thought that would be pretty for like a lining or something. And then there's a green. And then there's a couple other ones that are just white. And then I can't get to the other one. There's one that's red with snowflakes. So I'll just set these here until I can actually put them back. They might fall on my computer. Hold on. Set them there. We have some of my old wolf collection. If I can find some of them, I will send them to you. Do you mean material? Welcome in, Lorele. How you doing? Good to see you.
I thought of something to tell Chuck.
I just got 2 spools of gorgeous teal thread at Walmart for 50 cents each. That's a good deal.
Oh man, I'm going tomorrow. Tell Chuck that the fig trees are loaded again. And it's almost Thanksgiving. The fig tree.
Oh, Chuck, are you still here?
He does garden. I was trying to think of something for Chuck. Guy stuff. I've never had that many on at one time on that fig tree. Yeah. Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I love that purple too. Okay, my grandmother wanted to tell you, can you believe that our fig tree is producing figs again? It's thinking it was spring. Since you're into gardening and stuff, we thought you might get a kick out of that. No, I used to collect wolf items. Ah. Yep, more fruit to eat. I just think it's kind of funny. It's November and it's starting to, that's its second time this year to produce figs. Now, whether they're going to make beef, I mean, they're like, some of them are little bitty like that, but hopefully they'll be able to mature fully and we'll be able to pick them before our real cold season starts. But we actually got rain yesterday and a little today, and it blew in a cold front. It was 57 during the day today, so it was nice. Should be good until the first freeze. Awesome. Yeah, I used to love wolves also, Mel. I don't have many stuff anymore. I used to have a lot more. I know I have some stuff somewhere. It might be in the shed packed away. So. Wow, it's 33 there. Try to get another drink of this lemonade. Hopefully I don't spill it on me again. Welcome in, Sally Horner. Yes, I see you made it. I'm happy you made it. Demetra had freezing rain yesterday. Oh. Well, it's getting that time of year, ain't it? I just heard our neighbor outside chopping wood for their fireplace, so I guess it's cold enough they're having to you know, burn. I don't know how cold it is now that the sun gone down, but who's Etsy shop? Oh, you mean Chuck's? 40 in Cleveland. Wow. 47 in Mansfield, Ohio. Yeah. We finally got some rain after a drought. Sally Horner has been a member for 6 months. Woohoo! Thank you so much, Sally. I wish I had a nice fire going. My son wants to move in. My son wants to move in with him, and he has a fire. Your son wants you to move in with him, I think is what you're trying to say. I wrote it down. I just haven't made the time to go and visit. I need to. Chicken thing cracks me up every time. Have you ever heard all the rest of the noises? Almost everyone is, yeah. Quite a few people here that are members. Yep, we got the squawk. Well, that's the sick chicken, but it's named Squawk, and our name for it is Sick Chicken. The Crow, a Cluck, and then Peeps, which is the baby chickens, which goes on forever. You like the Cluck. Aw. Thank you so much for gifting a membership, Mel. And then I'll add in a Cluck because Katie likes it. I just wrote your name instead of Mel T. I put Met, M-E-T. I know who it's supposed to be. Mel. Rachel King was gifted the membership. Congratulations, Rachel. We were going to go eat pizza, and my mom ended up going with our neighbor Violetta to the ER with her husband. He did something to his ankle, but he's okay. It's nothing serious. And but her phone kept trying to go dead, and there was miscommunication. So we decided we're gonna go eat pizza tomorrow. And it's at that Italian restaurant that hand makes the pizza. So really, really good. But we did sing him happy birthday today and have cake, and he opened presents. That's why I was a little late to the live. You're still here, Alex, cleaning? Well, that is fine. Thank you for lurking. I love the Peeps. Used to go to who knows just to hear his peeps. Aw. Oh, it just jumped. Where did I really, really do like it. Too much, probably. That's funny. You love the chickens. Thank you so much, Sally. Add in the cluck with it. Got you down, Sally. Thank you so much. Sent you a PayPal. Wrote your name right this time. Okay, so that's all right. I got you down. Thank you so much, Mel. Yeah, family comes first. That's why I moved it to 6 o'clock, and then I was like, well, let's try not to go over, but it was only like 3 or 4 minutes, so it wasn't like I was 30 minutes late. Thank you so much, Dina. I have a bunch of tickets I got to write up. I mean, I had to order more. Let me rephrase that. I got a bunch of entries to write up. I don't like saying tickets, but I did have to order a roll of the tickets that have 2,000, and it came today. So I have to write all the members down, all the comments down, and all the stuff from the last lives. But I am so backed up, it's not funny. There's 2 columns of members. No, four columns of members, which is about 100 people's names I got to write. And then comments, I've got about 50 something comments to write down. And then everything for the lives for the beginning of the month. That's how backed up I am. But I was waiting for my little papers I use to get here. Welcome in, Mateo. So I guess something I'm going to be doing this weekend is going to be writing up entries. Yeah, but it don't take too long. Once I get going, I just count everything up and see how many I need, and all it takes is writing them down and then putting them in my little Ziploc. So it's really not that bad. And I did notice you rejoined as a member, Dana, and I still got to add your name everywhere. And I think I have one other person I got to add too. So I'm a little bit behind on the channel membership stuff also, but it's okay. I'll eventually get caught up. You like doing tedious stuff? Tedious and repetitive. Yeah, I like doing it. It's just I hate getting so far backed up, you know. But I had no choice. I knew I didn't have enough of the red tickets to write them all up, and I didn't want multiple colors again this month. So, and it's actually a pretty good deal. I get those off eBay, and you get 2,000 of them for like, I think $8, and it's free shipping. So why not? And you find the same thing on Amazon, and it's more money. So yeah, that's usually how it goes, Katie. I'll get caught up and change everything, like the description boxes, and change my little picture for my video at the end of my videos for my members, and then the next thing I know, somebody drops off or joins, and I'm like, oh, gotta change it. But that's what I offer in my membership, so I don't mind doing it because I offer it, you know. Melanie J just joined the Yarny Cat Club. Thank you so much, Melanie. Rejoined, should I say. You have been a member before. So what are y'all all working on? I know a few people said what they were working on earlier. Yay for Melanie J. That rhymes. Welcome back to the Yarny Cat Club. Yarny Cats, Melanie J. Mel says. And she is finishing up Christmas presents. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I had noticed. No, you're playing Modern Warfare 3? Aw. Don't tell me what happens. I don't want to know. Marie is working on a scrap lap GAN. Awesome. I was going to say something. Now I don't remember. Ah. Oh yeah. I did see that you were, like, I checked this morning, Melanie J, and you were still there. So I know it just ran out, so it's okay. Rachel is starting a knit hat. Melanie says, Mel says, many things, Crystal, but that's how it always is at my house. Tracy is working on a blanket for her son. Lorele just now finished my 12-point baby blanket. I remember you saying you were working on the baby blanket. When is he due again? That I don't remember, but I did know that I remembered you saying you were working on the blanket for him. I just finished a pair of sunflower earrings that my daughter wanted for gifts. Aw, I bet those turned out super cute. I tried like crocheting on a hoop. It didn't look right, so I've never done that again. I was like, I don't think I'm doing this right. Crocheting a paperback book sleeve. I've never thought of doing like a paperback, you know, like a book cover for a book. Melanie J is knitting a sock. Oh, it jumped. Katie says, I am working on Bod's Funky Town scarf that has faux fur hood and double 10-inch pockets on both sides using Red Heart gemstone yarn in Jasper, and the colors are amazing. I used gemstone, I think. I think that was the one I got from Thryss a while back. I made a sweater out of it and gave it to my grandmother. Now I'm back to working on the Nordic Star cowl and the Serenity blanket cowl. Mel says, I just ordered some larger interchangeable knitting needles for my set so that I can make a certain Christmas present. Not a bad price. Finishing whips that were verging on UFOs. I'm working on a baby hat to go with a blanket and booties. Aw, in March. Okay, yeah. Oh, it jumped again. Barry says, Crystal, I hate getting back up to. Probably need more fiber. Oh. Well, I meant I'm getting behind in the chat. Would love to see those earrings. She has a channel, Katie, if you don't know. Welcome in, truly amazing. How are you doing? Kim G says, I started a kit by Mary Maxim called Bella Wrap. I won the kit earlier this year. It is with Unforgettable Year. That's the one you messaged me about.
You're behind on your paperwork because you made 9 million stitch markers since last night.
Yeah, I made
Billions.
76 stitch markers yesterday. That's 38 sets.
And today, that's why you're behind.
Well, both. Storms. Oh, she's laughing at Storm. Welcome in, Karen. How you doing? I'm working on a secret project for a special lady in Texas. Sally Horner says crocheting with thread is hard to see. Yeah, my grandmother does it by feel. I have tried like using like a 3mm or a 3.5 with crochet thread. Hold on, I'll show you. This is crochet thread, but I used a bigger hook. Oh, well, that just went to the floor. I probably showed y'all this before, but this is crochet thread, and I did it with a bigger hook, but it was when I first started learning to crochet, and I was trying out different stitches and different designs, and then I sewed it together. It's 3 rectangles, and I sewed it together, and that's just what I use on my table over here. But yeah, I even had a hard time. My aunt had wanted me to make a doll dress, and it was out of red crochet thread. I don't think I still have the excess thread, or I might somewhere. I said I'd never make anything out of crochet thread again with that small of a hook that went with the yarn. I was like, no. It hurt my hand. It took too long, and I'm just like, nope. Didn't realize I had a whole bunch of. Oh, I'll fix everything later instead of making a wait. Let's see. For those of you who store yarn in the wire cubicle shelves, does that work well for you? It works for me. Mine are wire. Hold on. Right there you can see the wire, and it works well for me. But if it's smaller stuff, you know, like a bottle of puzzle glue, it doesn't sit on there, it will fall through.
You put a piece of cardboard down.
Yeah, you could line it with cardboard on the bottom, and then nothing falls down.
This is crochet thread, and this is the size hook I use.
Yeah,
on the tablecloth that I'm working on now. And no, I cannot see it anymore. I just
there,
go.
you can kind of see the hook there a little bit.
I just go by feel.
And she goes by feel. And I
It's,
can't do that yet. I've only been crocheting since 2019. And I still have to kind of look. I might be able to do half the stitch, like a yarn over, and then look down. But she can sit there and just.
I can watch TV and look down.
No,
I do have to look down sometimes,
every once in a while, but I
Yeah.
can. You're sitting there watching the TV, and your hands are
Yeah.
just going. And I'm just like, I can't do that, but she can.
Well, look how many decades longer. I'm not going to say over 60 years, but I will say it, than you. So there you go. But it's what I learned on. That's why it's easier for me than that yarn that you do. Yarn to me is too big.
Yeah.
And so I like cotton and I like small. So there you go.
Doing a macho men's poncho.
Oh,
Awesome, Antoinette.
Talk to Chuck. Tell him about macho man. He needs one. Well,
Katie says that's a whole lot of stitch markers. It sure was. It took me several hours to do them all, but I was almost out. I only had 2 sets of stitch markers left, and I was like, this is not good. So I sat down yesterday, got all my beads out, got all my little clasps. I set everything out, and I figured out how many I wanted to make, and I got out the little eye pins or whatever they're called, and sat down, started making them, and I did 38 of one kind and then 38 of another kind. And the second set of 38 that I did has the little charms. I try to do one little one and a one that is dangly that will have a charm. Antoinette is doing a poncho for a granddaughter for B-Day in January. Aw. Welcome in, Mona's sifting some soil and more. Antoinette is still finishing up Christmas gifts. I used a 1.5 hook. Well, wow. Yeah, I don't go lower than like 2.5, 3 maybe. Yep, she likes those micro things. Miniatures. Yeah, my hand would complain too, Rachel, for sure. That's why I like doing all mine. I have from 2mm to, I think I have a 9mm. So from 2 to a 9, I have a whole set of my polymer clay handles on them. So, but there's like a 4mm I really like doing amigurumi with. So I just, and that one don't have one of my handles on it. It's, I think one from Hobby Lobby, actually, with the air, rubber grip. Aw. Brenda's Bears Crochet Critter says the tablecloth your grandma is making with the crochet thread is amazing. Yeah, I know I can't do nothing like that, but she's great at it. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Lorele says, I made a curtain for my kitchen window similar to that. I used the Cotton Fair 2 weight. Oh, it just jumped. Thank you, Melanie. Jay. Kind of gets confusing when there's 2 Sallys, 2 Melanies, 2. At least there's not 2 Katies and 2 Antoinettes or 2 Dinas. That would get really confusing if there's 2 of everybody in here. I mean, name-wise. I do so much, Antoinette laugh out loud. I would love to be able to crochet with the size 30 crochet thread, but I'm still practicing with the size 10. Well, more power to ya. Your fingers are not that sensitive anymore. I am going to have to find some storage units probably early next year. I will look into anybody's suggestions. And then there's Sally's channel link right there. Welcome in, Nancy, Too Old to Care. How you doing? Mancho. Bodsman's poncho. Okay, I got you. She hasn't done the video yet, Dina. She will show a video. Guess what, Crystal? My birthday is coming up in January. I will be going to Monster Jam. Isn't that the monster trucks? You 1.9. You use a 1.9 on doilies. Wow. Welcome in, Maritz's Yarn and Crafts. How you doing? I agree. 3.75 or 4.25 for amigurumi. I do a 4mm for the amigurumi. I find that I don't have to hold the tension so tight it hurts my hands, and then you don't have the problem with the stuffing. Like, now, luckily, I did not overstuff this one, and it's white, so you can't see the stuffing through it. But she used her Anita's pattern was a 6mm crochet hook. And I was thinking to myself, that's a little big. Maybe I should use a 4. But it actually was okay for the most part. But my tension sometimes is a little looser. So that's why I try to stick to a 4mm when I do design my own amigurumi. Because then I don't have to control my tension really. It just is small enough, it closes the gap. I have the tiny steel hooks my great-grandmother used for doilies and am amazed that she could use such tiny thread and hooks. It is amazing. That is just awesome that you have those, Brenda. Welcome in, Sally Stevens. Now we have 2 Sallys here. Like I was just saying, we have 2 Sallys, now we have 2 Mels, or Melanies. Yep, there's only one Renelle. Yeah, monster trucks. That's what I was wondering. I thought so. Welcome in, Sandra John. How you doing? I never made a doily. They are so pretty. I've made like a doily out of size 3. And they have a different name for when doilies are used like to make in bigger yarn. But I used like a 3 or a 3.5, and I ended up doing this when I first started crocheting, which that's sideways. It's supposed to go like this, and it's like I was testing out these stitches, and I thought it was kind of cool. And I
think
this was crochet thread.
The one that just talked about her grandmother's set. They're small. You need to consider also in those days that they had, if she's elderly and her grandmother's just a long time ago, that they had kerosene lanterns and candles to sew by.
Yeah.
They didn't have good lighting at all. They didn't have LED neon lamps.
It was low lighting.
It was bad lighting or no lighting, and you had to sometimes just stop at dark. You could only work till dark in your bed because you couldn't waste it on that. But yeah, quilting is also something that they did with low lighting, and you know, just a needle and thread and go for it. But yeah, they were tough and smart. Okay, I just had to put a word in for the grandmothers.
Just to put a word in for the grandmothers.
In the old days.
In the old days. I went to Monster Jam many, many years ago. Wow, it's been a while since. I thought about that. She wishes you to have fun, Alex. Katie does. There you go, Mel. My grandmother says, I'm thinking of the storage buildings at Home Depot. If y'all have a Home Depot, you can see what their payment plan and options are. I don't think you'll get 2 of me. No, I've never seen a Lorele spelt like that. So, there are 2 Janets too. I've only known you, Janet Dixon. I don't know of another Janet. I mean, there might be another Janet floating around YouTube, but the only one that comes in my chat is you that I can remember. Now, there are 2 Jens, but one's spelled different than Jen's Hobby Nook, Jen Reeves. So sometimes there's 2 Jens. I am so glad there is only one Storms. I even get on my own nerves sometimes. Ah, don't say that. Yeah, I don't know if we could have two of everybody in here, 2 Maritzas, 2 well, we already have 2 Melanies and 2 Sallys, but it would get very confusing with 2 Karens, 2 Loreles, 2 Maritzas, 2 Melanies, 2 Janets, 2 Sallys, or whatever. I just said that. But Let's see. Yeah, they probably did a lot by touch and feel, you know, like with the low lighting. Used to make doilies with the 00 metal hook. Can't do it anymore. Need a bigger hook due to wearing glasses now. Yeah, I should be wearing mine too. Mine's more to help correct the astigmatism I have, though. It's not like reading glasses. It's more to help. I can see up close. Just farther something is away, the outline of it is slightly not out of focus, but like the outline's not real defined. So if it's like a tree on a tree like this, the outline of the back of the tree or the one in front, you know, it kind of blends in with the other one. I can tell it's two separate trees. It just, my eyes don't want to see it as, you know, more not defined good enough. Did they do it by lantern light? Yes, quilting was tough and amazing. I have my grandmother's steel hooks. They are so tiny. She tried to teach me to crochet with them when I was a kid. I made a very bad doily. Well, you were just learning. I bet you can do better now, though. I mean, maybe you could use a bigger hook. I won't use small hooks. Even the steel hooks, I don't think I could. I would have to have magnifying glasses on to see it. I do actually have a pair of those. They magnify and bring it like 2 times or 3 times the magnified. So, oh, your grandmother taught you to make doilies. Oh. Wow. Melanie's aunt taught her at 10 years old to crochet. That's awesome. Yeah, there's the Melanie, I think, is a more common name. I've seen a lot of nearsighted. Yeah. Welcome back, Darcia. If another Katie comes in, I'm gonna have to get all Duncan McLeod on her because there can only be one. Sorry, I had to. My sister is actually a Katie, but it's spelled with a Y. So it would be a different spelling. But I don't think she comes around my channel. She knows I have one, but she don't come around here. I don't know why, but she don't. I have to go now. May you all have lovely rest of the night. Well, have a good night, Brenda Bear, and thanks for joining us. I hope you have a good evening as well. After I practiced, I actually made one that came out good. I was 6. Wow. That is amazing, Marie. Me too, Janet. I've been wanting to watch them again. I had a huge crush on Duncan McLeod. I have never watched Highlander. That is wonderful. 6 years old, I can't, you know, I can't even wrap my head around, you know, but back in well, I'm not trying to make y'all sound old or nothing. I'm not meaning it like that. I'm just saying back then, you know, 20s, 30s, and 40s, that's what you did. you know, if you wanted to learn what your mom or your grandmother was doing, it was usually crochet or knitting, you know. My grandmother was a very good teacher. Aww. Mama taught me how to knit and crochet, but when I first tried to crochet, I think I was in my later teens, and I thought I got it. I didn't. And then I went home and was crocheting, and I didn't know what I was doing later on in life. And I was like, now I found the piece that I was making, and it was supposed to be a granny square, I thought, and it was curving like a bowl. I found that years later, and I was like, you could not tell any of the stitches apart. None. And I'm just like, I don't know, but I definitely did not know what I was doing back then. This time around, I actually got it. I would like to put a feeler. I'm looking for Lion Brand bonus bundle in Golem and Cyclops. If anyone knows where I might find not overpriced, please let me know. Okay, so everybody, Kim G is looking for Lion Brand bonus bundle in Golem and Cyclops. What's the actual yarn? Is that the colorways? Sally Horner started watching Doctor Who. I'm on season 4. How you liking it? And I feel like I'm fixing to sneeze. My eyes are starting to feel like watering. Oh, I love Scottish accent, you know. Scottish, Irish, English, British, should I say, and French. My sister got it for me last Christmas, Katie. I will ask her where from. I think it was Amazon. It is a wee bit smaller than they suggest. She says it's emphasized. Okay. You need to watch both the movie and the show. It depends on where the show is streamed from. People always say crocheting is easy. I'm like, it looks easy on a live stream because it's YouTube, but doing it yourself is harder. It is, it can be. If you know how to do the basic foundation chain, which that's fairly easy to start out with, and you just practice that, just chain. Don't try to do any other stitches, just practice your tension on the chain. And once you feel like you got that right, then you learn one stitch, the single crochet. And once you feel like you've mastered that and is used to it, go to the half double. And then so on. Just start out small, Alex. If you want to learn to crochet, don't try to overwhelm yourself and learn a whole bunch at one time. Start small and go from one thing to another. And that would be easier because it might get a little confusing if you're looking and trying to do a advanced tutorial pattern or something. Welcome in, Rudy. Aw. I feel like if I hadn't learned at a young age, I wouldn't get since I'm older. Get it since I'm older, I think. In the kitchen with our grandmas and moms, canning, making biscuits. The high school is playing football and the parents set off fireworks for every touchdown. My dog is going nuts with the booms. The high school is across the road. I'm sorry to hear that, Lorele. I know that's got to be tough on the doggy. Bonus bundle Mandala Lion brand. Okay. So Mandala and Gollum and what'd you say? Where did it go? Did I pass it up? I think I did. Oh, I just now saw Mel's comment. I have a set of steel hooks with wooden handles so that they're ergonomic. I still haven't used them. Okay, there it is. Gollum and Cyclops. Where's my pen? I've got a few mandalas. I can go through and check and see which ones I have. I don't know if I have any of those, but I will double check, Cam. I think I saw Gollum on Macari, but I can't remember how long ago I saw him. If you go and type it in, it should alert you if they come up again. Same with Eveie. Welcome in, Cindy, Lulu's Treasure Trove. How you doing? I'm glad you could make it. I've never been on Macari either. Have you tried, Kim G, have you tried Facebook Marketplace? Looking on there? I mean, sometimes they don't list things as good, but oh. You might start crocheting, Alex. Well, give it a go. You never know until you try it. Oh, it just jumped again. Okay. Because if my neighbors at church can do it, so can I. I'm sure you can. Maybe ask one of the ladies at your church, see if they can teach you how. Sometimes instead of trying to watch a video on YouTube, when you have someone in front of you trying to teach you, it's a little easier to do. I think you need to learn crochet first, then knitting, then tatting. The hardest thing is holding the thread. Crochet is the easiest to learn. I don't know how to tat, but Momo does. And I did see when it jumped that she's going to bed. So good night, Momo. Speaking of looking for yarn, I'm having a hard time finding this at a good price. Yarn Art Tropical in 620. The site doesn't carry it any. I think she means anymore. Amazon and Etsy cost too much. I don't think I have any, but I hardly have any yarn art except for the few cakes of like that Dee sent me. So I know I don't have one. Bye, Sally. Have a good evening and enjoy your dinner. Katie's going to be lurking while she feeds her little beasts. Got a pack of 10 from Dee for $25. Hey, she might have some. Maybe message her and see if she has any. Aw, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, it almost, it kind of goes, this actually is like supposed to be a dark teal. It almost looks the same color as my shirt from the lighting there, but it's actually a dark teal. So weird how the color don't pick up right on my phone. Oh, I'm glad I could help inspire you, Alex. Well, I think I caught up with the chat. Woohoo! We're at an hour and 22 minutes. Welcome in, Jill, J Blue-Eyed Lady. How you doing? I'm going to go ahead and bring up Nightbot. I forgot to do it beforehand. Is it going to show the chat? Is it? No. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it'll show the chat, sometimes it won't. You never know. Okay. Let me get back to live. You're about to go to work. Well, I hope you have a good evening at work. And I'm fixing to do the entry giveaway for tonight. So what just in case, I do have a few people here that are new, just in case you don't know, the entry giveaway is an entry into the monthly giveaway, and I give away a few entries each live that I do. So you can find the link for the giveaway. Sometimes Nightbot will drop it in the chat. It'll say November's giveaway can be found here. And it will drop the link. So tonight we are going to do 2 people. If my pen will work. And the keyword is going to be horse, H-O-R-S-E. And you only need to enter it once. So go ahead and type horse in the chat. Welcome in, Suzanne. It's climbing. We got 21 so far, 23, 24, 25. Still have my light. That's that light on my chair from when I tried to get that doily. 31. Okay, Antoinette was the last, and she's, okay, Katie, D. Ferguson. Okay, I got D. Ferguson. Oh, now Katie, it popped up with Katie as eligible. Okay, we got 34. Yeah, Cindy, type the word horse. We're doing the entry giveaway. Oh, she did. She did. Yolanda's the lurking horse. Cute. Okay, let's see. Good to see you too, Suzanne. I'm glad you could make it in. All right, so we're still sitting at 34. Who was the last one? Just looked and I still. Okay, so Dina Cabaz. Let's see. Welcome in, Terry. How are you? I do not. Yes, I think it did finally pick you up, Cindy, but let me look. Yes, you're marked eligible. I will read the names that are eligible. Welcome in M. Hain, which is Mary. Okay, so Dina was the last one. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, now I'm sitting at 35. All right, give it a couple of more seconds since in case people are lagging. Welcome in, Bridget. How are you doing tonight? We're doing the entry giveaway, so if you want in to get an entry into the monthly giveaway, go ahead and type the keyword horse. Be drawing 2 people. Oh, that lemonade is super sour. I gotta add some water to that. Whoa. Alrighty. We're still sitting at 35. All right. All right, so we're holding at 35, so I am just going to go ahead and roll it, but we have, these are the ones that are marked eligible. We have Too Old to Care, Adele, Alex, Angela, Angie, Antoinette, Carl Ann, D. Ferguson, Darcia, Deborah, Dina, Tammy Twyford, Janet, Jill, Jen, Jessica, Karen, Katie, Kim, Lethaleya, Lorele, Lulu, M. Hain, Marie, Mateo, Melanie J., Renelle, Sally Horner, Sandra John, Mona, Suzanne, Terry, Demetra, Tracy, and Yolanda. All right, so good luck, everybody. Here we go. The first one is Alex. All right, Alex, you get an entry into this month's giveaway. Congratulations. All right, let's pick the second one. Katie's been yarnified. Congratulations, you two. I'm finally feeling well enough to sit and crochet a bit more on my scarf I'm working on. Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling well enough to crochet, Cindy. You got 35 too, Melanie J. Awesome. Thank you so much for counting. Sally Horner says to Kim G, I don't have those colors. Sorry. Crystal's Nightbot likes me. Too funny. Everybody saying hi to everybody. I stepped away to well, we just did the entry giveaway. Oh wait, weren't you in it? I thought you entered the keyword. No, I guess not. I don't know. Oh yeah, you did. Okay, good. I'm glad you didn't miss it, Dina. I just feel like I've gotten chosen by your Nightbot way more than I have anywhere else. Maybe I'm just more than, maybe I'm here. I'm just here more than anywhere else. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to bed early tonight. It's drizzling outside. Need heavy rain, but I just ate just ate some egg rice and I'll be ready for night soon. It was Mantula, Golem, and Cyclops. Bye, Jill. Have a good night at work. I think I shorted YouTube on a commercial. No clue. Phone froze up or upset Nightbot or stupid phone. I don't know, but it's okay. It was raining here earlier today too, so blue screen, activate Windows. Wish it wouldn't do that all the time. Does it at the most inconvenient time. Oh, yeah, the bonus bundle. I only have 2 of those. And I don't think it was, I don't even see where I put it. I guess it's in the back. But I'll look. I only have 2 bonus bundles, and I don't think they're in those colors. Have you tried actually on Lion Brand? Try Hirschner's. Try, what's the other site that sells Lion Brand yarn? There's another site. Hirschner's and maybe Mary Maxim. Try Mary Maxim. See if they might have it. Now, I don't know if it'd be bonus bundle, but you never know. Have a good night, Antoinette. Sleep well. Well, hello, Dory did it. How are you doing? I'm glad you're here. I looked, I don't have those either. Oh. Well, I'll look at the two I have. I don't know what they are. I think one is Troll. I think one might be Troll. It's Dory done did it, Katie says. I don't think those colors were ever available in the other size than bonus bundle. Not that I have seen. Well, let's see. Okay, so I searched it and it's bringing up on Amazon for Mantilla bonus bundle Golem. Lion Brand Mantilla bonus bundle yarn on Lion Brand. I don't know if she's still in here or not. Katie, Janet Dixon, Katie wants to know where you live, well, like what state you're in. Running the streets, taking a break from sewing. Love the color of your hair. Oh, thank you. Sometime over the weekend, I'm going to be dyeing the top blonde so I can get the rest of my hair this color because I tried dyeing that part with the shampoo. I use a color deposit shampoo. It's punky color. Tealistic is what it's called. And I did it on the undyed port and it washed out after three washes. So, and this stayed for a good while. So I think I'm going to dye the top part blonde and then put the color on top. No neon orange. No to orange. I don't think so. Okay, so they have gnome, genie, giant, cyclops. They oh, okay, I see, but you can't add it to cart. Oh, it says add to bag. Well, Lion Brand has cyclops and Lion Brand also has Golem. Now, if you sign up for Lion Brand with an account, what you could do is collect the reward points and cash them in. And eventually, because what I did was I took $5 off my order and got the bonus bundles. and got them each for like $9.99 or $10 or something. So that was like $5 off. One or two of each. But you want to stand out in the crowd. Hey, I stand out enough with teal hair. Believe me, when I first did it and I went into town the next day or 2 days later, people would look, and I went to the doctor's office with my grandmother and they were looking. So yeah, I stand out enough, but I'd rather be happy with the color than have neon orange. So no. Joann's has the bonus bundle and Cyclops right now for $11.89 and 30% off Lion Brand. The Golem is out of stock. Well, there you go. That's a little cheaper than actually Lion Brand. Aw, my smile stands out. Well, thank you, Terry. That makes me blush. If it's okay with Janet, I will swap y'all's information after the live, not on the live. Top row, second from the right, no problem. Oh, you get a weird feeling from your new neighbor, Alex? Is that what you're saying? Crystal, I might move where you are. My neighbor just moved out. I got a weird feeling. Oh. Maybe he left or that person left a spirit there in their attachment. I don't know. And Cindy Lulu's Treasure Trove has been a member for 10 months. Thank you so much, Cindy. She says, wow, it really does not feel like 10 months. Love you. Oh, thank you. Love you also, Cindy. If I find some for you, Kim, what's the best time I can get a hold of you to check if you still need it? Aw, thank you, Cindy. I try to spread the joy and happiness here. Try to keep it laid back. Good night, Dina. Have a good evening. I'm fixing to get off here myself. I'm almost caught up with the chat. Right. I'm getting that feeling like the US is. Oh, yeah. I understand. It's possible, Alex. Things might go south quick. You were the off the live option, if you don't mind. I figured you had both our emails. I do. Oh, thank you, Marie. Okay, so I caught up with the chat. It's okay to share. Okay, good. That's what I was waiting on to get confirmation. Janet, I will give Katie your email once the live is done, and she can contact you. All right, I am caught up with the chat. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. And I don't know. I think I have. No, I don't have anybody next week with me. The week after next is Lethaleya's little hook, as long as everything goes okay on her end. So I hope y'all have a good evening. Thanks for joining me, and I will see y'all later. Much love to y'all also. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.